Welcome back, everyone, to another community patch custom mod. The gun you're looking at my hands you might not recognize for good reason, because it's an actual good Stinkpot. The original Stinkpot was a Torgue Barrel Jacobs AR, and that means it kind of sucks. So the Torgue Barrels in general did not do well in BL2. There's a few, but in general they weren't that great because they did not have a bullet. They were either grenades or rockets, and because of that they were limited on the boost they could get. Now, the damage increase that they got caused them to use 2 ammo per shot, and they could not crit, so that damage increase wasn't big enough to make up for the fact they couldn't crit. Then the fact that they used more ammo was not cool at all. So the Stinkpot, while it did okay in normal mode and a little bit for True Vault Hunter mode, it really fell off in UVHM. What Aaron did here, Aaron000, is turn it into a Gatling gun. Now, I was talking to Shadow one day, and he was thinking about doing this same thing, so I don't know if this is going to end up in a future version of his patch. Most of the custom mod stuff I was covering will not, but this one has the potential to do it, because Shadow kind of had a similar idea. Also, this is fucking beautiful. Can we just acknowledge that for a little bit? This looks fucking amazing. I'm really impressed with how awesome this turned out looking. Anyways, the Gatling guns have been one of my favorite assault rifles in the game, as you guys probably know if you're longtime subscribers of mine. And there's never been a red text Gatling gun. So the combination of getting a red text Gatling gun and getting the other elemental gun for Jacobs actually hopefully not sucking here, which doesn't look like it sucks, is really exciting. And yeah, so far it's working pretty well. And yeah, I'm digging this. Oh, someone's after me. Get some life tap going there. Fucking bow loaders everywhere. Yep, definitely don't want to shoot a shield blows up there. So yeah, this thing not doing too bad. Now, the Gatling guns do take some ammo. Whoa. Because of... they are 3 rounds per shot. Oh, no, no, no. Yep, life tap. Almost went down there. But yeah, the 3 rounds per shot adds up, but you have enough assault rifle ammo, and they hit pretty hard. So far, it is a massive improvement. And it took out that super badass loader pretty quick there. Now, the fire rate on this thing is a little misleading. So at 18.2, you think, man, this is the fastest gun in the game. And you can shoot it pretty fast, but it's got a little bit of a fire rate cap. Like, I can't spam it as fast as some other Jacob guns. I think what that is, partially, is the 3 bullets per shot inflates that fire rate cost to make the fire rate to make it seem like it's faster. That's as far as I can tell. I might be a little bit off there. Correct me if I am, if someone knows better. But as far as I've seen, that's what it's like. Because whenever I use Gatling guns, it seems like Hammer Busters or Becas, I can spam them faster than Gatling guns. Even though Gatling guns have a higher fire rate cap on them. Because Jacobs aren't truly fire as fast as you can pull the trigger. It's fire as fast as you can pull the trigger up to its fire rate. Is, again, as much as I can understand. I'm not 100% sure on that. But there are certain ones that are faster than others, and they still say that. But yeah, so far, so good on this thing. Yeah, screw these guys. It works pretty good with chain reaction just because there's so many bullets. Alright, next wave. Got plenty of ammo here. I'm going to leave these chests back here until after I deal with the super. Get them all on the side here. Got a little overzealous there, but I'll be fine with life tap and everything. One of them had a Torgue gun there. Are they all down? Nope. I like to get them all together so they can play nice. Alright, so that door is open. I'll leave him alone. I'll let him come out. Or not. Alright. So this is a gun where the flush prefix might be better than the damage. Because the damage is fine, but with 3 ammo per shot, you actually get through this magazine rather quickly. And wearing a flush combined with foresight, or having a flush prefix combined with the foresight boost will definitely help that. Because that's kind of a short magazine. That's what's hurt me on both of the big guys so far. I ran out of ammo. Get rid of that barrel. Especially with this fast fire rate, you can pop through those 10 shots pretty quick. Had a super again? I've had a lot of supers. Two extra supers is not bad for a map like this. So annoying. This is why I get really jealous of Zero with Boar. Mainly because he doesn't have to worry about that bullet deflection shit. Alright. Cruising along. I'll hit some ammo here. It's not that strong where you're going to want to kill without slag yet. So I think this is in a pretty decent spot. It feels pretty similar to greed strength. Maybe slightly higher than the greed. I think Gatling guns are typically just a little stronger than irons. It's not quite as good as the splitters from the other day. Come on, phase lock. Alright, there we go. That was a good chain. Yeah, its main drawback here is definitely the magazine size. Or the 3 ammo per shot. If, Aaron, if you're watching and you want to make this a little bit better, I'd see if you could reduce the ammo consumption to maybe 2 ammo a shot. You know, increasing the magazine size by 1/3. That would not be too bad. 15 shots instead of 10 right here. What is it naturally? Because I have foresight. Yeah, 22. I mean, that's not a whole lot of shots. So then naturally you'd be sitting at 11 without any magazine boosts. Yeah, right now it's got what, 8? Did I somehow phase lock the wrong one? That was amazing.
I like that.
Like, really amazing.
Stay still.
But yeah, it takes those guys out pretty quick, so definitely a solid gun at this point. Like I said, I don't think the damage or anything has to be cranked up. And actually, this is a gun. Once again, I think I'd actually prefer the flush version to the damage. I don't think the damage drop-off would be high enough, really. See if I can drop that shield a little bit. Yeah, definitely the biggest drawback is the short mag. Holy fuck! Hurley doesn't like this gun, because he just hurled himself across the map. I'll see myself out.
Wow.
TMPs aren't bad little pistols. But it would also reducing the ammo cost down to 2. I don't think it's got to go down to 1, but down to 2 is, you know, not only deepens the mag, but just makes it a little more ammo efficient. So right now it's not the most efficient. Damage is good, everything's just a little bit on that side. I think Zero's going to really like this gun. Zero loves Jacob's assault rifles for a couple reasons. One, he likes kind of burst damage weapons, and these have that high burst damage, but they also have good enough fire rate for rising shot. And then they have the Type B critical hit bonus, so he can get a lot out of that. So Zero plays nice with these, especially with Two Fang. So I have a feeling Zero players, you might really like this thing. And he can also kick up the accuracy a little bit. Not that it's terrible, and you can see that spread there. But it does have a spread to it. He can, between velocity and precision, he can get that spread tightened up. And really land these on crit. And when you can crit with a Gatling gun, you destroy shit. So, pretty excited to have a good Stinkpot. God, I had to check Shadow's patch notes again to see if he made this farmable. Because one of the problems with this gun is, I think it's No Beard, right? He never respawned, so you'd only have one chance to get this per playthrough. It's kind of like a little pre-sequel thing in the first Borderlands 2 DLC, which was kind of sad. But it didn't really matter because the gun sucked. But now the gun's kind of good, so hopefully we can farm it. But yeah, like I said, you can pop through those 10 shots really fast. Let me see how much I can do it here. Do you see it, that fire rate there? This is what I'm talking about, the fire rate cap. Alright, so that's about as fast as I can click on a mouse. Now let me get the Becca. And let me do the same thing. I think I'm faster with the Becca. tire there at the end. Yeah, I think I'm faster with a Becca, and it's got less fire rate. It could just be me thinking that. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell. You guys be the judge. I don't know. Something about the Gatling gun feels a little bit slower. But I can get through 10 shots pretty damn quick with it. With Two Fang, you'll definitely be flying through it. Anyways, that's it for this one. So, as always, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the community patch so you know how to get this. Go to the GitHub. Actually, I don't even think this is on the GitHub yet. You might not be able to get this yet. I don't know if it's publicly available. We'll find out. But if not, it should be available shortly. And for those Stinkpot fans, you guys, hopefully you're happy. Some of you guys might not love this change because you might have really liked the other barrel, but the other barrel just didn't cut it, and this does. So now we have more effective Jacobs elemental guns. Now, unfortunately, the Twister stands alone as like the ultimate king of them, but now both the Greed and the Stinkpot are pretty solid. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you all later. Bye.